It is well known that many species adapt to their environment, but it is usually assumed that only the most highly evolved species alter their environment in ways that aid their own survival.
All right, so stop there and go ahead and paraphrase that into your own words. What is that sentence saying?
So many species adapt to the environment, but only high species. So like there's only the survive, like, highly evolved species in ways that
Yeah,
aid their
okay.
own survival.
So we're saying here that it's well known that many species are able to adapt to the environment, but then we have this point of contrast and I'm saying,
But
but usually assume that only is a really strong word. So normally people think that only the most highly evolved species are able to alter their environment in ways that help to their own survival.
survive. Hmm.
So how what this is saying is it's well known that many species adapt to their environment. So they change for their environment, but we're assuming that only like the very evolved species can actually change their environment to help them.
Hmm.
All right, go ahead and read the second sentence.
However, this characteristic is actually quite common. Certain
Oh,
species of
wait. Okay. So when it says this characteristic, what is it referring to?
the outer, like highly evolved,
Yep.
only
Awesome.
only the most,
This characteristic is referring to, um,
only the most highly evolved species outer.
yeah, altering their environment in ways that aid their survival.
Mhm.
Awesome. Go ahead and continue.
It's actually quite common. Certain species of plankton, for example, generate a gas that is converted in the atmosphere into particles of sulfate. These particles cause water vapor to condense, thus forming clouds. Indeed, the formation of clouds over the ocean largely depends on the presence of these particles. For example, more cloud covers means more sunlight is reflected, and so the earth absorbs less heat. Thus, plankton cause the surface of the earth to be cooler, and this benefits the plankton.
All right. So is this an argument or a set of facts?
Well, that's a set of facts, huh?
Well, what's the difference between an argument and a set of facts?
Well, the argument is trying to fight something, and this one's just
Right,
giving
an
out.
argument has a conclusion, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you ever get to this point and you're unsure if it's an argument or set of facts,
Mm-hmm.
read the question stem. So go ahead and read this question stem.
Of the following, which one most accurately expresses the main point of the argument?
Oh, is this one an argument or set of facts?
Oh, an argument.
Argument, yep. And so once we know it's an argument, what we do is before we read the answer choices, we come
Hmm.
back up and we highlight our main conclusion. So what do you think is the main conclusion of this argument? What?
However, this characteristic is actually quite common.
Yeah, how did you know that it was that one and it wasn't the last
Because,
sentence?
well, because we're talking about the assume that the only like it, both of them are supporting this.
Yes. So how this argument is set up is one of the most common ways actually on the LSAT is it says that this is kind of like the opinion of others or what the standard is. But then
Hmm.
we say, however, this characteristic is quite common. So we kind of, reject that a little bit and say, actually, this is normal.
Yeah.
And then we give an example of a not highly evolved species altering the environment, which supports
Mhm.
this.
Yeah.
And then this, or her, sorry, this second where it's in blue is like our example, which we use to draw this conclusion, right?
Thus, plankton cause the
Yep.
surface of the earth to
And so, what
become.
is that last sentence an example of? What part of the argument?
Uh, that could be a
Yeah,
subsidiary conclusion.
subsidiary conclusion. Excellent. Because then in turn, we use the subsidiary conclusion to support this idea that it's actually quite common.
Yeah. So
Our main conclusion is, however, this characteristic is quite common. Go ahead now and find your what answer would you select?
Of the following point of the argument. C?
Yeah, excellent. Great job. Did you read them all or did you get to see and you're like, nope, that's it?
No, I read them all, but like E had nothing to do with it. Like the extent of cloud covers the oceans, it's largely,
Fabulous.
it's so much easier when we do this, like when we select everything and then we